General Hospital spoilers reveal that Steve's departure has left a lot of regrets for fans. He didn't know the vaccination rules, so he was forced to leave the show. Of course, because of this reason, many fans have been holding out hope that Steve will return to the show. But unfortunately, he auditioned for another movie called Days of Our Lives. We won't see Steve as Jason again, but it's possible someone else will reprise the role. When Steve first left the show, he had no intention of being in another movie, but his agent offered to audition for a role in the spin-off of the hit movie Days of Our Lives. Currently, Steve is playing Harrison Michaels in Beyond Salem, but this is the only beginning for him. It looks like the show will let Steve accompany them for a fixed amount of time. This means that Steve will not be able to continue to play the role of Jason anymore. Steve has shared that he received a lot of audition offers after leaving General Hospital, but this doesn't seem to be the whole truth. Everyone exactly knows that the relationship between Ron Carlivati, the producer of the show Steve is about to join, and Steve is not good at all. He was the one who fired Steve when Steve joined General Hospital. It's ironic that they meet again under these circumstances. It is, in the end, Steve had no choice but to participate in Days of Our Lives because the income he earned from it was much more feasible. Now there's two opposing opinions among the fans. Someone supported Steve on Days of Our Lives. There were also people hoping that Steve would return to General Hospital. Anyway, there were a lot of stories he needs to deal with on the show. Most of the fans are fed up with the troubled couple, Sonny and Nina. They think Nina's too weak a woman to be with a gang boss like Sonny. Carly seems more suitable for this position, and this has been proven throughout the past time, not to mention the fact that Sonny's return to Port Charles after a 9-month absence, his power has been greatly diminished, and the hostile forces are increasing day by day. Jason's presence was absolutely necessary. It will put everything back in its rightful place. Sonny will be reunited with Carly, and Jason will be reunited with Britt. Bearing in mind that Britt is facing symptoms of a horrible disease called Huntington, Jason's return will certainly help Britt overcome the dangerous situation. In contrast, others fully supported Steve's participation in Days of Our Lives. Anyway, the show General Hospital treated him badly. In the time before Jason left, it seemed that the screenwriters rarely cared about this character. Most of them only focused on the trio of Nina, Carly, and Sonny. Jason is always stuck between Sonny and Nina. He is such a talented executor of Sonny that has yet to find a replacement for the position. As for Carly, she always sees Jason as a backup. Every time there is a problem, he comes to solve it, but Carly never becomes a couple with Carly. Then Jason's existence in Port Charles was meaningless.